Very good. Who's guiding Sabrina on this?
Gabriel.
Okay. So is Gabriel going to give Sabrina the information or guide her to someone who can help?
He'll put someone in her path.
Okay.
Probably tomorrow.
Good. Very good. What else is Gabriel working with Sabrina on?
Something in the sky. There's something in the sky.
Mm-hmm. What's in the sky that she needs to know about?
He keeps bringing her attention to the sky. Every time she goes outside, she's looking up and searching for something in the sky. He's getting her used to it, so she'll see something there.
What does she need to look for?
There's something in the sky that's quite unusual.
What is her role? What does she need to know?
She's been told before that she'll know when it happens, that it frustrates her, but she'll know when it happens.
Okay. Is she supposed to tell others about this? Or is it for her?
They'll know too.
Okay.
They'll come to her. She keeps thinking she's got to find this and find that. And they'll come to her.
There's been a lot of talk about a flash in the sky. Is this what we're talking about?
A flash? Wow. It's something very remarkable. And she needs to be, she's being conditioned.
She is.
To see it when it's a veil will be lifted of some sort.
Okay.
And she's been touched, she's gone through that veil. And she'll see it. And others
will see it too.
Yeah.
Okay. Is this going to happen soon? Time. Okay. So let's do something, and I'd like to connect with the Sabrina from the future. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. With each number, we're going to go forward a year and connect with the Sabrina from 5 years from now.
Okay.
You're there now. Sabrina, I want you to look back in time and tell me what's happened.
There's some destruction. There's a breakdown.
What kind of breakdown?
Of society. There's separations.
What kind of separations?
Some people are going to the dark and some are going to the light. So it's necessary.
So 5 years ago there was the COVID issue where people were beginning to get separated.
Yes.
What's happened since then?
That was a marking point in the change of human history.
Can you tell me about that?
There were people that rose up, and there were people that lied down. There was strength in numbers. There was light coming from the planet that hadn't been there before. It really was the dawn of the age of Aquarius.
Mm-hmm. Is this the light that Gabriel was getting used to?
In ways.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of angelic, the word interference isn't correct, assistance.
Mm-hmm. In what way?
Many people that never knew what a guide was were guided by the angels.
Mm-hmm.
There was many changes.
How has this affected Sabrina?
Sabrina is much stronger with the correct responsibilities.
Mm-hmm.
The reason she lived through many things.
Why did she need to go through near-death experiences, major accidents?
Very strong life lessons to teach her compassion, understanding, and wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And to be an inspiration for those that haven't been challenged or are going through challenges they don't think they'll survive. Yet here she is.
Mm-hmm. Now she began to see auras and get very psychically connected. Why is it that sometimes she could see them and sometimes not?
When she's connected with people from former lives that have found their way towards the light, she's activated as they are.
Mm-hmm.
As she gets around more enlightened people, it'll become more prominent.
Okay, is there anything she needs to do?
Get around more enlightened people.
Okay, very good. So you had said that there's going to be a lot of separation, a lot of people are going to the dark and some to the light, or?
There will be no gray area.
Okay. How can we prepare for that?
Pray. Concentrate on the light as much as you can, because the dark is an arm's length away.
Anything else that we need to know?
We'll know it all soon.
Okay, very good.
It'll be blatant. No one will miss it.
Very good. Now she has been hearing a male voice in her head, warning her. Whose voice is that? Is she picking up from other people?
Oh, it's probably Paul. Ask it in a deeper way. There's many people looking out over her.
Mm-hmm.
Ask a different way.
What is the best way for her to ask?
Why are you in my ear?
Mm-hmm.
Because I am your watcher and your guardian. I am your protector.
Can it identify itself?
It's It's a fakio. It's a fakio.
Is that a guide?
It's my guardian angel.
Wonderful. What does your guardian angel want to tell you today?
Lighten up.
So I want you to do a scan of your body now, completely, and tell me what your body is feeling, if you see any other areas, any pain, any shadows. What are you noticing?
Just hot head to toe. I think all the
energy?
Yeah. My legs feel like they're just baking in the sun. So there's like a lot of warm, just hot energy coming off of me.
Okay.
Almost like when you have a sunburn.
So we can cool that. I'm going to go ahead and touch your shoulder, and I want you to feel that coolness coming in. Almost like a refrigerant.
Oh, that's wild.
Cool it off.
That's crazy.
Good. As I tap your shoulder, I want you to go deeper now. Deeper. Deeper. Letting go even more. With each breath that you take, drop down a level. Deeper. And deeper. I want you to connect with that part that is the soul of Sabrina. Deeper. Letting go even more. Deeper. Dropping deeper with each breath. That's it. And as Sabrina goes deeper within, what is the message that you have for her today?
She's right where she needs to be. She's got a bigger network than she's ever had. She's needed.
Yes. We talked to the future part of Sabrina, which says that there was going to be a lot of division. How can she prepare for this?
Stay in the light. The whole planet is experiencing this division. Stay in the light. Avoid conversations about darkness. Change the subject to light.
So when we're talking about the dark, are we talking about politics? Are we talking about
politics? We're talking about undercurrent of darkness in the world.
Yes.
The powers that be are fighting for their vestiges of hope. But light always wins. Always.
Yes. So we've been told that there's going to be a lot of division. What does she need to do to prepare for this, besides just thinking of the light?
Arm her thoughts. The Rainbow Warriors truly are warriors. They're warriors against the dark. Sharing ways of arming our soul and our thoughts from the darkness is the gift that we give each other.
So
look up. There's something going on. Look up. Drink a lot of blessed, purified water. Spring water, not purified. Purified with thought and prayer.
What will that do for us?
We are made of water. Water is a conduit of any soul interaction. We are on a planet of water. It's very important to drink a lot of water. Bless it with attention first that is helping us zero in on the light.
Mm-hmm. Are there any physical changes that are happening to our bodies?
There's many people going through ascension symptoms right now.
Mm-hmm.
When their body says to rest, they have a hard time doing it. There's sleep and then there's rest.
Mm-hmm.
Resting is actually going into a full peaceful state. Sleep is interrupted a lot during ascension symptoms with vibrations and energies that are preparing us for this division and something happening in the sky.
Mm-hmm. So besides the water, is there anything else that and resting? Is there anything else that people are feeling? Like Sabrina came in here with many pains. Is that part of it?
That's part of the ascension symptoms.
Mm-hmm. She wants to get stronger.
Actually, when she's sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
things are happening to her body that are making her stronger, and it hurts.
Okay.
It's like growing pains.
Okay, so right now we're all going through growing pains, which
Growing
are hurting.
pains.
Okay. So when will these growing pains stop?
When you've reached the potential you need to be at,
Okay.
and when something happens in the sky.
Okay.
Planets are lined up already. That's just the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people watching us.
Can you tell me who's watching us?
There's a whole federation of fleets of people from around multiple galaxies.
Mm-hmm.
Earth is a very important planet as far as things that happen here
Mm-hmm.
cause a ripple effect through time and space. So some are just interested bystanders, some want to take advantage of it, they're opportunists,
Mm-hmm.
and some are here to help. They're completely benevolent.
Now, this thing that's happening in the sky, is it only happening on Earth, or is it happening in our entire solar system?
That's a good question.
Go ahead and expand out and see.
There's some warring parties that we might see part of that.
What does that mean?
There's two different entities
Mm-hmm.
that are at war, and they're fighting over the Earth. And some are on our side, and some have their own plans.
Mm-hmm.
And we might see some of that.
So we may see some of the battles in the sky? Mm-hmm.
And that there is some solar activity.
Okay.
The planets are lining up like they haven't in 6,000 years. And then there's our ancestors.
Can you tell me about that?
There's different people from Sirius, the Pleiades.
So these are our soul ancestors.
Yeah, they are. We are part of them. We are their star children.
Okay.
They came down and repopulated the planet when there was not too many people left, and taught the people how to do things like farming and building, and they looked out for them, and they're thus our ancestors, our forefathers.
Now you said something which is interesting. You said when there weren't too many people left. Did we have more people on this earth before?
Oh yeah.
What happened?
We've gone through a series of exterminations, basically. Some people, like the Atlanteans, destroyed themselves, like the powers that be are trying to do today. Then there was the Great Deluge that happened, and that was a cleansing. And there were pockets of people here and there, but they wouldn't have made it on their own. So there was intervention.
So whenever we have wiped ourselves out, these from other planets have come here to assist us?
They were here before all that. They've populated the planet a few times.
Okay. Are they here now?
Oh yeah.
Do we see them?
Oh yeah.
So what do they look like, these people from other planets?
Some of them are strangely beautiful. Like almost a freak of nature. Some of them are quite grotesque. There's different ones.
Do they know that they're from these planets?
Some of them are straight from the planets, yeah.
Okay, so they know that they are...
They're walking among
They're walking among us.
humans.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're not exactly interacting. They're just watching. They could walk down a crowded street and you wouldn't know it. They're just seeing what it feels like to walk down a crowded street.
Okay, so it's for the experience.
Yeah, they're kind of, it's like taking your child to the park. The child's playing and you're watching and you're enjoying it, you know?
Yes. So those of us who are here now, did we come for this special time?
Oh yeah, we all signed up.
What is our mission here at this time?
We each have our own. The Rainbow Warriors signed up and planned on this time around. They were going to be spread out, but they'd meet, and there'd be a lot of memories and soul activity. Things would come to them.
Yes.
They'd awaken in a certain way. Because we had not been together before. It's always been sporadic.
Yes. So how is it that we know what our mission is? What would be a good way of us knowing that?
It's not like signing up for the military and they tell you what to do. It comes to you gradually and through processes, but when the time comes for you to accomplish your mission, if it is indeed a big one, you'll know. You might be told, you might be shown. Sometimes you step up to the plate, sometimes the plate is slid up under your feet. Some people just steadily all their lives are accomplishing their mission.
Yes. What about Sabrina?
Sabrina's known that she was here for a reason, since she tried to come home, and she has been very frustrated and eager and emotional about it. She just wants to do her job.
Yeah.
But her mission is to keep on keeping on. Her mission is to survive all the tests. And she's calm when she needs to be for others. She will have one of those eureka mission things, but her whole life has been the mission.
Are there any others from the Rainbow Warriors that are on that federation?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I know Jill had seen some.
Jill, Bettina, Claudia, Tanya, Rena, me, Dean, Anna for sure. Trying to go around the room. I'm wanting to say Blair, but it's like he's new. He's new.
Okay.
It's like his first mission.
Okay.
Trying to look around the room and see who else. Maricel. Maricel's there. She's quiet, but her timing is ridiculous. She has a timing to contact. She has a connection with each person that she could put her
Is it her?
2 cents worth in or something, right at the perfect time. She throws in the, the say-so. There's a few other people. I'm trying to look around the room. The girls, the Maori girls, have something on Earth. They're supposed to, like Nadine, Stephanie, those girls they're getting together because there's indigenous things happening in Australia, and they will be somehow communicating a lot of information to the Federation. This is happening now, like at another timeline or something, in another, like, alternate universe-y thing. But these alternate universes are gonna not clash, but absorb each other at one point.
Wow.
Where we're fractals of our bigger selves. Our bigger selves are going to absorb us. We won't be fractals anymore. We'll be our whole selves. And they're choosing to work from home, basically. But Dean is like Mr. Information.
Okay. Do I have anything to do with that Federation?
There's something going on with you where you're like somewhere else. But it's like you have your own ship. It's really, you do. You're like a...
Can you hone in on that one?
It's very sleek. It's large. I would say maybe half the size of Texas kind of size.
Wow.
Good size. And you have a good crew. And you're like, I mean, there's this big mission going on, but you're just going around the whole, you're gathering. Like you're recruiting. You're very important. You're bringing everybody in. Yeah, you got this, it's like when everybody has to get together, you're doing it. You're administrating that. You're saving lives. You're saving lives all over the place.
Notice who it is that I'm gathering.
Light workers.
Okay.
Really evolved beings that don't necessarily need to be on the Federation, because the Federation is like not really political, but they're making the big decisions. And you're getting the people that are, they're not lesser or bigger. You're gathering the light beings to get some power going on.
Okay.
Like you're doing...
Similar to what I'm doing on Earth.
Yeah, but you're doing it like on a really grand... It's going to be, you're going to light some things up with this. And it needs to be done. It's very important.
So as I gather these, can you see if there is a connection to those that are living on Earth?
Yeah.
So as I gather...
And there's some real big ones coming. Real big. Like they don't even know. And it'll just pop in and, oh, what's this? And they'll find you somehow.
Okay.
And then you'll go, wow, this person is like... They don't even know how evolved they are. They've been sitting under a rock being all evolved or something.
So as I am reaching people in their 3D body, I'm gathering them on that ship.
And that will facilitate their ascension along with others.
Okay.
It's like, it's going to be like when you put a light under a log, a few different, all of a sudden there's this big flame.
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
Okay. So I would think that there are others that are doing the same thing as I am.
Yes.
On their own ships.
Yeah, but they're not doing it like you are.
Just different.
Yeah, you're doing it from the right place in your heart. You're doing it with the right.
Okay.
You're for real.
Okay. So what about the Federation where Sabrina and all the others are on?
Big decisions being made.
Okay. How is that affecting Sabrina and the Rainbow Warriors?
Differently, but a lot of growing pains.
Okay.
It's like, almost like, I mean, how would you, it's almost, it's physically difficult in the human form to do what we're doing. So, there's a lot of emotions and body and lack of sleep and frustration with people and sorrow for the world and a lot of crazy things going on, and it's all part of the program. You got to get all that out of the way.
Is there a final message that you have for Sabrina?
It's all okay. It's gonna be okay. Everything's okay. Don't fret. Fear not.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. Do you feel that we are complete today?
Yeah.
Good. 5, wide awake, completely alert, feeling wonderful all over.
Oh, my eyes are just seriously glued. Oh.
How was that?
Crazy.
Crazy, huh?
What's new? It's a session with Alba.
Yeah. How'd the headphones work for you? I think
Good. Those are wild. I like them.
aren't they good?
Yeah, those are neat.
Be able to hear perfectly, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I was in the other room and you were talking. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I need this just for getting around the house with Bert because, you know, most of being married over 60 is like saying what a lot.
Yeah. I love them.
Oh,
So
my
how long do you
gosh.
think it was?
Well, probably a couple hours knowing us. Yeah.
Yep, it was a couple hours.
Wow.
We did quite a bit. How's your body feel?
I feel real good. I want to take it real easy because I don't want it to go away. I feel like
you were told you have to know how to rest.
Yeah, because, you know, I feel guilty if I.
But that's what I had to learn this year.
Yeah,